I've not heard of. What the Lord is about to do for me. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard of. What the Lord is about to change in my life. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard of. What the Lord is about to do in me.
They will be making the Senegalese Jollof rice, Thiebou Yapp. It cost me £15.32 to make and 8 hours to cook. This lasts me for a week. Here are the ingredients and let's jump straight into the video. Right guys, so the first thing that you're going to do is clean your meat. Now you want to saturate your meat with some vinegar and then give it a very good clean. Once you finish doing so, you're going to drain your water and then grab some lemon, cut that in half and try to squeeze the juice out and use your hand as a seed catcher in order to catch the seeds. And then once you've done this, allow your meat to just sit in the lemon and the water for roughly 15 minutes or so whilst you jump onto something else. After that, take your meat and drain the water, and then you're going to poke some holes into your meat so that your seasoning can penetrate through very well. I went in with some garlic seasoning from Raja. Guys, this is the best. Then some jumbo seasoning. I only did 1 spoon because this is just my base, and some black pepper. Don't overdo, guys, because you're going to be adding more seasoning later on. And the last bit I put in was some oil and some oregano. Now guys, make sure you massage your meat very well, no innuendos intended, to ensure your meat is well flavored. Now for your marinade, you're going to go in with some parsley, of which you're going to clean with bicarbonate soda because I don't want no pesticides in my food. Then you're going to go in with some red onions and some pepper. I like to create my marinade with my food processor, which I got from Lidl for like £15 on the whim. Now you're going to go in with some oil and pop your lid on and blend it. Right, I just went back in with a little bit more oil because it didn't have the consistency that I wanted. So you're just going to keep blending until you get to this consistency. It's not too smooth, still got a little bit of bits in it, but it's absolutely perfect. Once your marinade is done, you're going to take your meat that you've already pre-seasoned and proceed to put the marinade into the meat and massage. Please make sure that you do not put any seasoning in at this point in order to prevent your food from being salty. Right guys, this is where the hard work begins. You're going to be making your stew. Take your vegetables, chop them up and clean them thoroughly with some bicarbonate soda. Once your vegetables are clean, you're going to lay them on a tray and pop them into the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. This is how you get that smoky flavor within your stew. The next thing for you to do is to take your grilled vegetables, pop it into the blender and give it a good blitz. You'd want to pour some oil into your pan and pop your onions in. You're going to season with some oregano, some black pepper and some Raja garlic seasoning. Onions are frying, you're going to go in with some tomato puree and stir nicely. Once the consistency of your tomato puree has gone from a solid into a liquid form, you're going to pour your blended mixture into the pot. Now you're gonna go in with some more garlic powder from Raja, and then also some parsley, and lastly some jumbo chicken stock. Guys, this one is the best. Right guys, here we're going to add some more hot water to allow the stew to cook and boil. This process is going to be repeated roughly 8 times with a 30-minute leeway. Now we will be going in with some bicarbonate soda. This is supposed to have been done in the beginning. The bicarbonate soda just takes away the acidity within the tomato and just gives it a nicer flavor. I just don't like the tangy tomatoey flavor in stews. It's a no for me. Right guys, whilst your stew is on the fire, you're going to chop up and wash your vegetables to prepare it to go into the stew. We're nearly there, but look at this color, this rosette color. It's a brownie red color. That is a color of flavor. Now you just want to put your vegetables in there and allow it to boil for roughly 30 to 40 minutes until it's cooked. Once it's cooked, just take it out, put it aside, and then proceed with your rice. Okay guys, because I was unable to find broken rice, I had to improvise. So what I've done is just taken my basmati rice and I blended it until it looks like this. I put a before and after so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Once you've done that, just take a sieve and sieve your rice to just get rid of the dust, the dusty bit of it. Then you're going to go in to wash your rice until the water runs clear. Guys, I just can't get over this color. It's just beautiful. Yeah, so what you're going to do now is just pour your rice into the soup and cover it up with some aluminum foil and the lid. Then you'll proceed to turn the stove down to the lowest because that's how your rice is going to cook. After about 15 minutes or so, you will then go back into the rice and just stir it so that everything is cooked well. You're going to repeat this process maybe twice until you see that your food is done. The time has come to add more seasoning onto your lamb. What you're going to do is take 3 cubes of Maggi, pour it into a little bowl, add some pepper, hot water and some oil. Ideally olive oil, but I ran out, so we're going to just use this. Mix it. Now you're going to take some oil and spray it onto the tray in order to prevent the meat from sticking. Once you've done that, just place your meat on your tray and apply the mixture onto the meat. Guys, if you prepare your food with love, your taste buds will thank you later. Once you've popped your lamb into the oven, after 20 minutes, give it a good turn around and apply some more of your mixture onto the meat. Right guys, after all that hassle, your food is ready to serve. Bon appetit!